What's gonna YouTube? Welcome back to my new tutorial video. In this video I'm gonna show you how I create my own LUT in Adobe Photoshop and just import it into Adobe Premiere Pro. So just right here I'm in Premiere Pro, and as you see, this is my clip which am I going to use. Okay, you see guys, it is in S-Log. So and for this clip I use Lumix S5, okay, just Panasonic Lumix S5 for this footage. It is in 4K resolution. So now the things I'm going to do: first I have to add just Rec 709, okay, in order just to make the look of my color grading. So first I have to go here on this geometry color, and guys, you have to make sure you are in color workspace here in Adobe Premiere Pro. And then here I'm going to import my Rec 709 in order just to making the grade of this clip. Okay, so now coming on this basic correction, and then I have to go here on input, and then I'm going to browse on my Rec 709. So now here I'm gonna use this S-Log 3 Rec 709, okay, and then this is after. Okay guys, so now after getting this, how this clip it is looking, so now and I'm going to give it the look, okay, of my color grading. So first, cause as I told you, I'm going to make the color grading in Adobe Photoshop. First I'm going to take the screenshot of my image, okay, how my clips looks, okay, and I'm going to take the screenshot, okay. Just you have to make sure it is in GPEG, okay, and then just okay, let me save it on desktop and then press OK. So, and guys, you see I have already exported the image in the Premiere Pro. So now that image, I'm going to take my image and then I'm gonna to import it into Adobe Photoshop. Okay, so now let me open Adobe Photoshop, okay, and all right, so now and I'm going to find where my image is. I have been save it on desktop, yeah, this one. Okay guys, you see guys, it is already opened in a camera roll. Yes, that's the camera roll which I'm going to use. And if you have Adobe Photoshop, just maybe it is not opened in the camera roll. So now the things you have to do, for example, your image, it is open in Adobe Photoshop, something like this, and then you just have to go here on this filter, and then you go here on this camera roll, or you can use this Shift Control plus A in order to just go in camera roll. So now after getting in camera roll, and then I'm going to create my own look, okay, how my clip will be. Okay, so and the things I'm going to do, and I'm going just to make the grade. So let me open up this light and increase this contrast, something like this, okay, even like a small black, yes, something like this. And then let me just close it, and then come here for this enhance, yes, for this effect, and I just want to increase the clarity, yeah, the clarity, how this clip will looking, and then just close it. And then let me come back here on this calibration, okay, I just want to give them the color grading which is called teal and orange, okay. So and I have to increase this hue on this red primary, something like this, and then come here for this blue primary, and I have to reduce it, yes, something like this guys. And then you see how this clip it is looking, okay. Even I can just increase like this saturation of this blue primary, okay, and then yeah, this is looks better. And then let me come back here for this light, I can just increase this exposure, just a little exposure, okay. And then I just come here on this color mixer, I just want to increase all the saturation of these blue or cyans, okay. Just you have to click here on this blue, and then you just increase the saturation of blue, or yeah, something like this, okay. Yeah, this is looks nice. Even I can just increase the cyan, something like this, by using this hue, okay. And then about this layer, okay, so also if it is very saturated, just you can just reduce something like this, or increase, or you can change, yes, move into red or just pure yellow. So yes, it depends what the kind of the look you want, okay. Yeah guys, maybe for me this is nice, okay. So now the things I have to do, I have to save these preset, and then because this preset is the one that I have to use in Adobe Premiere Pro. So now the things I have to do, and I have to come here on this more, okay, these three dots, and then I'm gonna click here on these save settings, okay, and then let me press save. Yeah, I can call it like TL and orange. All right, so let me just keep save it on desktop. We are still in orange, and let me click save. Okay, guys, after saving this preset, now I'm gonna jump in other software which is called the LUT generator. Okay, because I'm going to generate the image which will help me to change this preset into light. Okay, so now just place okay here, and then you see how this clip is looking. This is looking nice. And then let me open up this software which is called LUT generator. First I'm going to generate the image, okay, and then let me also save it, this image in this picture for example, and then just click on this select folder. You see guys, it is already generated. Okay, so and I just want to see that image which this LUT generator generate. It is this one. Okay, this is how the image looks. Okay, so I'm gonna import this image in Adobe Photoshop, and then I'm gonna paste that preset on this image. Okay, so now let me do it. Let me just import my image, my generated image. Yes, let me call it generated image, is this one, and then let me just bring it into the camera raw. Okay, all right, so now, and I'm going to paste my preset that I have been made. Okay, so now come here on these three dots, and then go here on raw settings. First you have to save the settings after making that preset, and then on the second method you have to raw the settings, because I'm gonna paste this preset on this image. Okay, so I have been, yes, call it like tier on orange. Okay, this is nice, and now you see how my image looks like, and then press okay guys. So, and also I'm going to save this image in PNG format. Okay, go here on file, save as copy, and then yes, you can call neutral, yes, F, okay, in PNG. All right, click save, and then press okay. All right guys, after saving this image in PNG files, so now, and I'm going to go back on this LUT generator in order to convert that generated image into cube. Okay, so now you click on this convert to cube, and I have to choose this image that I have been pasted my preset, and then you press on it, and then you have to just wait a few little bit. Now you see guys, the conversion is done, and then you press okay. Guys, now I have to see what is done. You see guys, you see what this conversion has been produced, what this LUT generator has been produced. It is produced less just the LUT. Okay, so now, and I'm going to go back in Premiere Pro, and then I'm gonna paste my LUT. Okay, so let me just create an adjustment layer here on new item, and then go here on this adjustment layer, press okay, and then you move it up on the top of your clip. Okay, now you see, just click on it, and then I'm going to import my LUT. Okay, so now go here on import, and then you're gonna browse where your LUT is in the picture, and then you press your LUT. Okay, so guys, you see how the clip it is looking. Yeah, this is looking better, this is looking nice. Okay, and the things you have to do, just you can also edit your LUT. If your LUT, for example, it has, yes, more red, more when it has more saturated, something like that. Okay, so for example, I can just edit something like this. Yes, reduce some just more red, you see guys, and even, yes, it is possible, even you can just make like skin tone. You can go on a HCL secondary, you can just enable this red editing your skin tone as you want. Okay, you see guys how I'm editing my skin tone. Okay, something like this. Yes, you can just edit, yeah, depend why the kind of the LUT you want. Okay, you can just increase saturation of any color you want by using here the curves. Okay, for example, here I have some cans. You can just go here, change on who versus who. You can change anything you want. You see guys how these LUT is looking. So just in general, I create this LUT called TL and orange, and if it is more saturated guys, just you can come here on this reduce the saturation, something like this. Okay, then come here, just reduce the temperature, something like that. So guys, that was before. Okay, that was before how my clip is looking, and then this is after making my color grading. So guys, this is how you can create your own light, own color grading by using Adobe Photoshop, and then you just import it into Premiere Pro. Guys, if you have any question, please comment down below, let me know what you think, and then don't forget to make subscribe, like, share. Yes, that is it, and see you in next video guys. Peace.